Yusuf alayhi salam, when he comes out of jail, right, he's humbled by the circumstances that Allah has put him in over and over again. And yet he's an extremely confident person. Because when the king sees a dream and he says, what does this dream mean? He didn't just interpret the dream. He told them what they need to do for the next 15 years. 14 years and then one. That's what he told them to do. Like an economic plan, sitting in a jail inmate, look at the reality of it, a jail inmate telling the leader of a country how to run the nation for the next decade and a half. Right? And then not only did that confidence come out, he wasn't even in any position. He was still in the jail cell when he said it. And then when he comes before the king, and the king is so impressed with what he's saying, and he could tell deep down inside that what Yusuf alayhi salam is saying is the right thing, what does he do immediately? He makes a proclamation, says, "Ij'alni ala khaza'in al-ard." Put me in charge of the treasury of the land of Egypt. There's ministers that have served in the finance committee for 30 years. There are seasoned politicians and bureaucrats and scholars that are in that audience. And what's his resume? He was a slave, he's a foreigner, and then a slave, and then an inmate in a jail cell, an accused inmate. That's his resume. And he comes out of that, instead of thinking, these people are so much more qualified than I am, should I really open my mouth? What are they going to think of me? What are they going to say? He's not even preaching about Allah at this point. What's he saying? I'm telling you what needs to be done, and I look around the room, and I see a lot of PhDs, but I'm telling you they don't know what they're talking about. And I know what I'm talking about. I'm not being arrogant about it. And so I'm going to tell you that you need to if you know what's best for this country, you need to place me in charge. And then he didn't just say place me in charge because I'm better. He says because he gave two qualifications for himself, Hafidhun Amin. He says, one, I will safeguard this duty, meaning I can be trusted with this responsibility, and I'm trustworthy. So he actually highlighted qualities of himself that Allah has given him. It's not like, oh wow, somebody's praising themselves, they're tooting their own horn, like they're describing their own good qualities. What is that? That's arrogance. No, it's not. In some cases, that's not arrogance. When you think you're the right person for the job, and when you go for an interview, you're not humble. You say, I think I'm the best person for this job. And here's why. You have to demonstrate confidence. You have to put what Allah has given you to work.